Hello, my name is Mariette Do-Nguyen. I am a gifted author of a series of books entitled Mystery of God Revealed to Man. I am leading a mission combat government officer, abuse of power, and to end banker scam operations. My life's open book. So I have an official website for my mission on internet. So people can read my service to the people. And one day, the Almighty will tell me, there is the money come to you. And I say, okay, Father, thank you. It was in my dream, okay? In my dream. I don't hear like, you and I talking. No. When I'm asleep, I have no control over whatever. I hear, I see. But because a gifted person, I remember everything I saw in my dream. Everything. And I remember every word who say to me what. It's like this special file around my head. When I need it, it just come out. I'm talking to you from my heart, from my head. I don't have to have a teleprompter or anything. Because God, the Almighty take over me. I don't have a control over my speaking. So I received an email from the United Bank of Africa, country of Ghana. It's called UBA Ghana. Tell me that there's a donation from other country through the bank. And I said, okay, send it over. So I gave him a power of attorney with the instruction. And he didn't do what I say. I said, you need to get this document before you send the money into the United States. Because this is Homeland Security required. He didn't do it. Later on, I found out he couldn't take my money, pack up my money and pay for the document. So they deduct the bank choices and toss over to me. The Department of State intercepted the next day. And the Department of State sent a letter to the bank that they need to this document. And then the guy sent to me. And the guy said that he's not supposed to give me that letter. And I said, how are you going to convince me if you don't give me this letter? I just think it in my head, though. I didn't tell him. So on the letter is official letter from the Department of State. I don't want to go into detail of the office of whoever because I don't have it in front of me. I looking on Department of State telephone list. I found that guy name, the signer of the letter. I called and I left the message for him. I told him what I need. And then he didn't call me back. And I called again. And he answered the phone. And he said, I did not do this letter. My name misused. I said, what? And you go tell the Department of State Security to investigate and tell me. They didn't do it. The whole bunch of lazy. See, they get paid from taxpayer and they didn't do their work. I did some little checking and in my head I said, okay, if God want me to have this, it's going to come back to me. So I move on with all the work. Then in October 2014, this is from 2011, 2014, 3 years later. On my private message on Facebook, I received a message from someone say he is a Captain Harris Worker, U.S. Army Captain from Maryland. He served for United Nations in Libya. In my head, I say, hi, how are you? And the next thing I heard, he was telling me about his personal information. Okay, this guy looking for love. I'm not gonna respond to him. I don't have a love to give to anyone here, and I don't want to break their heart. And he said that I read your profile, you are blah 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 blah. And I say, I hear in my head, I say, I hear this all the time. So, and like about a week or 10 days later, I was asleep. God appeared to me in my dream. He spoke to me. He showed me the private message that Captain Harris Walker left for me. And he said, daughter, go back, talk to him. Ask him to help you to transfer your fund from country of Benin to you. That makes sense to me because I have dealt with this for years already. So I went back and say, Captain, do you know any American diplomat in Benin? And he come back, he say, why you ask me this particular question? Can you find me more detail? So I tell him the whole thing, not, in detail. And he say, okay, I can do that. From Libya to Benin is close, then from you to United States over here. And a few days later, he come back. So I went to Ghana, I talked to United Nations diplomat. His name is Derek Evans. And the diplomatic say that he can travel to Benin, pick up your money and take to California for you. In my head, I said, what? And I told him, I said, no, you cannot do this. He said that I have to pay for the cost. Of course, that is understandable. And I said, no, you cannot do this. I don't have immunity. You cannot do it. He said, oh, you have me. And I said, wait a minute. You are not my immediate family. No. And then it's also, I don't know them. How do I trust them to give them authority to pick up my money from the bank and take it over here with me? I don't. Come on, those people, I don't know what they're thinking. And then, I don't know, some day later, he wrote to me, I'm not sure, email or the Facebook message. He said, oh no, your fund in Ghana, it's not in Benin. In my head, I said, what? My money in my account, what are you talking about? It was late at night, at about 9 o'clock, when I read the Facebook message or email. And I went to sleep. In my dream, God brought back the whole thing, the donation back 3 years ago, and he's told me that money is this one. And I said, oh, so in other words, I didn't even think about that. And I said, if it is for me, God will bring it back. So at that, and then he also gave me the local fiduciary agent to do the process for the fund to take out from treasury to the bank and then transfer to me. So, and at that point I say, this guy must be the real U.S. Army captain. Otherwise, there's no way he can find my money in Ghana. Because I didn't even tell him. I even get it myself. I don't talk about that. I did not talk about that. So at that point, I know he's a real. And to the final, that have to be in court. You know, African country, everything have to go to the court. I'm sorry, but I can say that. If you go to the bathroom, you cannot go. You still have to go to the court to get an order. To that level, so you know how bad it is. That's why African always poor. And the court choice you arm and leg. You see, especially a foreigner, they can triple. Or whatever the amount they can stealing from you. So he went to the court for me. And they just tell him that I have to pay $68,000 in non-resident tax. And I say, what? I have no interest. Those are my principal. So the captain was angry. Why? He wanted $68,000 from me. So he argued with the judge. So after that, the captain went to American Embassy in Ghana, met his friend over there, and tell his friend what happened. And then the captain go to United Nations in Ghana. Because the captain routinely come to Ghana from Libya for inspecting the United Nations peacekeeping training camp in Ghana. That's why he have the communication with the Secretary Kofi Annan. He's retired he's the former, but he passed away last year. But at that time, in the year 2014, he's still alive. So what? Captain was appeared in court on December 10 of 2014. About 2 weeks later, I received a series of texts from fiduciary agent Eric Koja. It tells me that his family member working at the Ghana presidency, and he overheard the president of Ghana, John Mahama, and American American Embassy, GJENI, crash, CLETZ, discuss about my fund. They tried to seize my fund and divide among each other. And fiduciary agent was horrified. Said, Mariette, please get the $68,000 and pay it, or they're gonna take your money. I took all that text message. I snapped the picture. I wrote the letter to Ambassador Crest. And they don't even get revisit it again. December 24, I received an email from Bank of Ghana, Deputy Governor. He go by Dr. Abdul, but his last name is Issahaku. He's got a very long name. I don't want to go into that. He said that Bank of Ghana got my fund. And I respond to him. And then he said that there is a vet choice, $39,000 you have to pay. There's a vet choice again everywhere in Africa and in Canada. And I say, deduct it from my fund. He said, no, he cannot. In order to do that, I have to get a certificate from Ministry of Justice. So I have someone else to come over to Ministry of Justice, pay money, get a certificate. It's called Deduction Authorization Order Certificate. Remember the word deduction. It's meant to that authorize to reduce the VAT choice and authorize to use the fund in my money to pay for the document. So after that one done, the Ministry of Finance Minister got in on several thousand dollars. I say no. And then Minister of Finance come in a second one, and then want more money to investigate it, use BA Bank. I say no. The Bank of Ghana, Deputy Governor, the one that sent me a letter, and others want me to send money to get this document, get that. I say no, I'm not sending you any more money. I'm pretty know what I'm doing. You want to writing out, and I wait. I suffer, but God know I suffer. I will be rewarded, and you will be punished. That's I know. So they finally, on October 26, 2015, the Deputy Governor Issahaku opened corporate account for me for Bank of Ghana and deposit the fund in the account. He told me before he opened, before I fill out the form, open account, because I have to send him $700, that within 24 hours from the opening of account, I will get my online banking, and I will do transfer my money. While I'm in the United States, I can transfer money everywhere in the world. So I take your word for that. But on 26, open the account. 27, I received a letter from Ghana Presidency Task Force Chairman. The side of the letter was Ghana Navy retired Captain Sampson Bierko. He said because I did not have the non-resident tax clearance certificate before I opened the account, so they blocked me have access to my account. And they want me to pay $6,500. I said, I'm not paying that. The bank make the mistake, the bank pay that. So, and then he reduced to $5,500 to pay for certificate. I said, I'm not paying that. I don't have the money. I'm not paying that. So they form a probe panel investigation, my friend. So the Ghana Police Commissioner Patrick Kobler involved because the Deputy Governor went to the police commissioner. That's why the police commissioner get him. So they plan to move my friend from Bank of Ghana to a investment bank, Ghana. I say no. So they have a telephone, they have a conference in Ghana, and they asked me to call them for the telephone conference. I say, okay, I will call you, and I talk to you. So there was Captain Sampson Bierko and the Director of National Investment, Ghana. They want me to pay $55,000 for the anti-terrorist, anti-illegal drug, anti-money laundering certificate issued by the United Nations Secretary. Oh no, United Nations Secret Agent. I say, come on, secret agent, don't issue this kind of stuff. And the United Nations not doing their job. The local country are the one doing that. But I give myself to my share. So I call New York and say, we don't do that. Be careful of this scam. Of course I know this scam, but I want to confirm it. So they try to close my account. I say, look, I fill out the form. I open my account. And I'm only one have the authority to close my account. Right now, I'm not close my account until all my funds transferred to me. And that conference, I talked to them, I recorded. It's on YouTube. You have to get the crime evidence. You have no choice. I have no choice. I don't have to notify them. But I recorded. So, and with that, they are unable to take $55,000 from me. They are unable to close my account with Bank of Ghana. Africa, very different. When you commit crime, the government promotes you. So now the Deputy Governor, Dr. Abdul Issahaku, promote to Bank of Ghana governor. So he tried to me and said, Mariette, I'm promoted to the governor now. We can work on transfer your fund. We're going to get this document from Ministry of Justice called $2,000. I will help you with $1,000 and then you send in another $1,000. I already deposited $1,000 with the Ministry of Justice already. And I say, what more money? And then during that time, he traveled from Ghana to Nigeria for conference. He go like 2-3 weeks. I know it's quite a long time. But he has his secretary to handle all his work back in Ghana. So I received an email from a Justice, John Abe, is that how you spell his last name? From Ministry of Justice in Ghana. He said, we got $1,000 deposit for this document. Oh, renewing the deduction authorization certificate. So you need to send in $1,000 for complete this. So I don't remember exactly how much I sent in, but I did that. And how much more Dr. Abdul sent in, or whoever, I don't know. And then after that amount done, I see no certificate, but the justice was John handled that matter, while the Bank of Ghana governor in Nigeria, he never gave me a certificate. I asked him for it, he didn't give it to me. And he said that he gave it to the bank. And then next thing you say, oh, someone went to the court and say that they get an order that they're going to divert your fund to China. I say, what? Always something happen. I have to pay money. So and he say $850. I say, no, I'm not paying anything. That's it. So I wait until the governor come back. And then they keep asking me more money, more money. I say, no, I'm not sending. I don't have money. I'm not sending. And continue on August the 17th, 2017, I received an email from the new Deputy Governor of Bank of Ghana, Dr. Maxwell Opoku-Afari. The emails say, the Bank of Ghana Board of Directors has a meeting on August the 16th. They approved to unplug your account and set up online banking for you. But they require you to pay $800 for renew your residency in here and all the choices. I did not know him, so I have to went back to, now at this point the governor, Dr. Abdul resigned. Resigned. So I have to write to him and say, hey, here what I got. So he come back to me and say, he did verify with the bank. They say that yes, Dr. Maxwell Opoku-Afari handle your case. So I say, I don't have the money, and then Dr. Abdul say, I help you 400. You can send in 400. I say, okay, so I will pay you back. He does that. So I send in 400, and after 800, in other words, I owe Dr. Abdul 400, so that I make 800, give it to Dr. Maxwell. So after that, he paid it. Now, on August the 17th, he sent to me email attached a copy of my account statement, the corporate account statement that opened on October 26th. And on the 21st, I received an email. He says, good news, your account is unblocked. And he sent to me, new account statement is current account. Like obvious, regular checking account, I think. In my head, I wrote to him, I say, why I have the different account statement, and he say that we close your account, old account, and open a new account for security reason. But later on, what? Two other sources. The second account statement, it fake. My account never closed. They just lied to me. So they lead me to different direction. I don't say, okay, the corporate account is my account, because I know better than that. All country central bank never open account for individual. They do have a high court business account. Very, not that often, but they do have that. And then now they was telling me that they get approval from Ministry of Finance, so they wait for that. Then they got an email from the Ministry of Finance say, not from email, not the Ministry of, an email say, sent from Director General of Finance, Ministry of Finance, Ghana. Want me to pay $3,350 for the document? I say no. And they offered to pay 1,000 and have me send in 2,000. I say no. And I think they reduced me to send in 1,000. I still say no. In June 2018, I decided to hire Ghana lawyer. So I hired a good Ghana lawyer. And we got all the agreement, all thing done. He come to the bank and with two statements, and they were telling him, I think they based on the fake statement. They say we don't have account for individual. And I say I have a corporate account. So now turn to the police of Ghana. The police of Ghana just collect information, done nothing. You believe all this? You feed them information and do nothing. Police ha. And from that, I find out I received 2 emails. Exactly, I contact Dr. Abdul. He already resigned from the bank. He gave me, I received 2 emails. Exactly content sent from email address that Dr. Abdul always used when he was at the bank and after he had no longer worked for the bank. One side at Dr. Abdul Center, another side at Dr. Azu, AZU. AGU is the name of the Director General of Ministry of Finance, Ghana, on the email. You see that? Dr. Abdul and the resigned Bank of Ghana governor and the deputy of Ghana, Bank of Ghana, Maxwell Opoku-Afari, Together, they create the fake name. So they try to steal my money. They continue to hold my money and try to get more money from me. You see how the African country banker? That's why I say Benin scam, Central Bank of Benin scam operation, Bank of Ghana scam operation. Thank you for watch and listen to what I share with you. And I have only one advice for you. Do to order of what you want order done unto you. And one more thing. Murder during the war, terrorists, murder, abortions, and all the violence caused death against the Almighty Creator love. And the punish for this are very high. So you will see, you probably get away on earth, but you're going to pay in different side, different punishment. Either with family problem, illness, you know, all kind of sign, all kind of bad punishment come up on people did bad thing. And there's also reversal, all kind of sign, all kind of bad reward for those do the right thing. Love one another. Help one another. That's what I do throughout my life. I save people from death. The Captain Harris worker, I saved his life. There I had the information someone in Ghana tried to kill him because he found my money. And there's another time he ate poison food. I sent him money. He didn't have money to pay doctor. I sent him money to save his life. And recently, I saved another guy. He was the head of operation of Ghana International Airport. He named Prika John. He was in an accident. And all the people his whole group tried to kill him. I saved his life. And I helped a woman, 62 years old woman, has a breast cancer, really late. She didn't even know it, but she shared with me. I found it out. I took her to doctor, and I took her to surgery, and I took her to get the California health care for surgery. I saved her life. Yeah, I'm just another small woman, but I do what my capacity gave me. I saved a young lady from deportation because the guy took the money from her mom and did the fake marriage. And then here's the thing, she lived with him. She had sex with her. And she got pregnant. She lost a baby. So that no longer the fake marriage. So I find that out. I say no. So I help her go through the process. Immigration. Get her a lawyer. And process the document. And now she become U.S. citizen. She marry again and have a child. That is the thing of work that I done. I never asked people to give me money or pay me money. No, I don't ask people to pay me money. I have my job. I work for money. I work for the bank. I work for insurance company. Okay? But when I run into people who need help, I have ability to do. I do that. I put out my time. I put out my money to help them. That is the blessing come back to me with all this money. That's if the blessing come up to my children. They're so smart, extremely smart. All graduation from college. I don't have a problem with my kids. They're very successful in business world because of my good deeds I've done. I can tell you if I do something and I'm in the middle, I already start. I saw it wrong, I stop. I don't do it. No. I stop it right there. So I ask you, learn it from me. Please learn it from me. Okay? We together, we fix this broken war. I will do another video to give you the result of the two amount that I have with Central Bank of Benin and Bank of Ghana. They're gonna have to pay me. That's one I know. And a lot of people are gonna go to jail. I already told them, you're gonna go to jail for what you done to me. My money is to fund my organization service. You held my money. I did not have money for last 7-8 years to do my work. Within this 7 or 8 years, a lot of people get hurt. A lot of people get killed. A lot of people suffer. So they are the one that held hostage to my money. Gonna be punished by the Almighty for that. I'm gonna give you something. People are afraid to say, but it's my job. I have to say it, okay? When you sit in the bed, I'm talking about judiciary branch, you make the wrong decision, you'll be punished for it. Government top position after retire, they got all sorts of serious illness. Alzheimer, Parkinson's disease, cancer. Resolve from what you done. Come on, listen to me. I tell you the truth for the future generation. Limit yourself. Avoid yourself to get punished. Resolve from the work you done. People are afraid to say, but it's my job. My job to get you back to the Almighty. My job to help you, not to be punished, so that you can go to heaven. Okay? All right, I will pray for you. And everyone listen to me. Everyone are sinner. Doesn't matter how bad you are. Important here is you make changes. Deny everything you done in the past wrong. Pick up the right thing. Okay? My goal, I will have the program, television program, to help people to make changes in this world and to help people to heal. Trust me, the Almighty healing powers I'm carrying. I survived cancer. I told you before. I'm not sure that this time or not. December, God appeared in my room and tell me in front of me, he said, daughter, you're not healthy now. In my head, I say, and I had to say, oh, I have a lot of stress. But what? In January, I went to do colonoscopy for the first time. I have a very good doctor. His name is Do-Nguyen. Very, very good. He asked me to do colonoscopy for at least 5 years, and I say no. I don't want a camera inside my belly. So this time, I went to colonoscopy test. There's a cancer. There's a 4 polyps inside my colon, and one of them has cancer. The doctor changed it out. You see how God protect me? I have to go through, so I know how the cancer people have to deal with. So they took that to the lab test, and the doctor called me. I speak less. I was in the emergency room because I got minor surgery, and I went to the gym. I do Zumba, and I almost passed out. My heart have an issue, hurt, and then my son, the son have not talked to me for 2 years. I called him, and he came over. He's a medical researcher. So he took me to the emergency room, and he sat there. I was there, and the doctor did a colonoscopy test. Called me. I couldn't talk. So he said, "Can I talk to your son?" And I said, "Oh, he's out there." And then the doctor asked, "Can you give me his number?" And I call him, so I give him number. So the doctor sent me to do this CT scan. There's no spirit at all, but the doctor want me to have surgery. They don't like the part that where the polyps. So they don't want cancer to come back to you. So I had surgery. God loved me. I done. And I completely healed, free from cancer. And I have to go through so I can understand how horrified the cancer is. So I'm here to help you. I receive a healing instantly all the time. I have a thyroid, it's disappeared. I have a wrist problem, it disappeared. I have a back problem, it disappeared. So, learn from me. Come back to the Almighty, do the right thing to prevent a lot of illness on you, a lot of problem on you. Okay, I will say goodbye, and I will continue on the next one. And I wish all of you the best. So please, do the right thing so you can smile like me. Okay? Goodbye.